Hello faculty, this is Molly Zahoric and you just received an email from me with a couple of documents. The first one is called the POSeR project in pairs, or pairs for the POSeR project, and it looks just like this. And if you're having trouble with anything, if you want to retrieve it in the future, once again, this is a Google document, so you go to Google Drive, and I will show you. You would go into your email and click here, go to Google Drive, and you can type in POSeR, and you will see a couple of different items. This one will be POSeR pairs. And there you go. All right, so here we are. I basically had the computer just randomly pick people and put them in pairs to make it fair and easy. And we are going to be using the AEM model because that is our focus over the next year or two. So this will be done by taking a look at your classes online. So once you've done that, take a look and find out who your partner is. In my case, I am paired up with Mary Russell, lucky for me, and she's outside of my discipline, which is great because I get to take a look at new things in the world of art and design, so that is great. So I'm going to contact Mary and let her know that I'll be working with her. By the way, the deadline for the project is July 1st. Give yourself enough time to coordinate. It should be easier this time because you're really just going into people's classes that they've already been working in, they've already delivered the AEM model, and they've taught it, or that they created it. They created a class that they haven't even used yet to basically fulfill the requirements for the self-review in the POSeR project that we just finished. We had about 32% of the faculty participate in that. So that allowed people to create their class and put the things in there that they needed to for the AEM model. And if you haven't done either one of these things, you're going to want to go ahead and create one of your classes and make it into the AEM model and start using the different technology to do that. And you and your partner can talk to that, and of course I'm always available to talk. I also sent you a document that should be familiar, and that is, I made some changes, but it's the template we used for the self-review, and this is what we're going to use in our POSeR pairs with our POSeR partner. So I just changed a few things, and I kept this document because basically those that gave me some feedback, and there was, I'd say about 20, I'm good with, I love my statistics, 22% of those that did it gave me feedback, and they all liked it, and they had a couple additions that they wanted to make, and so I did some of that. But once again, I'm going to put in my name and Mary Russell, and I have a couple courses, so she can look at my, let's say, my 210 class, and we're going to do this for the spring 2014 quarter, and it's an evening course, and remember the deadline's July 14th. So Mary's class, I don't know what that's going to be, but she would obviously type that in here. When I get into her class, she would add me as a TA in Blackboard, and we can take a look at things. So I'm going to use this as an example, and I'm making some things up here, but I'm looking at Mary's course, and I noticed she has a nice welcome tour guide for her course, so I'm going to put that in there, and that way she has fulfilled basically how the class will be organized and a course navigation. So Mary did that, and I'm checking that off right here and putting that in here. Also, Mary, her savvy self, did a digital calendar A lot of faculty have been saying that this has been very helpful. All right, sorry about my calendar. All right, so Mary did that. Also, on the in Blackboard, she has weekly assignments, and she has weekly tabs for what's due for that week. So her courses are very organized. She has instructions for that, different assignments, and she's got deadlines in both the course at a glance. She's also have it in the digital calendar. So she's been very organized with her course. Her communication. She has done, since she's so artsy, she has her own art displayed. So that's kind of a little depiction of who she is, certainly in the art world. Also, she has an audio, so students can, you know, just know a little bit more about her and hear her voice, and, you know, her different tones. I think that by hearing people's voices, it's a little bit more personal that way too. And she also has her teaching philosophy right here. This part here. Let's see, teaching philosophy is shared in the syllabus, and that's also mentioned again in her audio. She has a rubric for discussion boards. She also, in class, had mentioned it, and was reiterated that in her audio using Vocaroo, which is a very easy software program that allows you to make your own audios. She has also put in there that she's got her virtual office hours, and she is available after class from 9 till 10 p.m. the night of class. So she's making herself very available. So there's our checklist for that. So she's been able to remain in contact, constant communication. What I also noticed that Mary did, which is what I do, is I make a quick recording after class, just at my desk, right here through Blackboard, about on class reflections, things that they did a great job in their sharing, and things that they may want to focus on in the future. All right. So, regarding feedback, she has great examples of perhaps portfolios of student work. Maybe she's even highlighted through Screencast-O-Matic discussion board, or made comments about that from what students have shared with each other, which is a very nice feature that they can do not only inside of class but outside of class in the AEM model. All right, set deadlines. She had reminders sent out via email. That to me is going above and beyond. She also had that in the weekly assignments tab, reminders, sent out a blast. So yeah, she was very clear on her deadlines and guidelines for the assignment. And she sent out a short 3-point questionnaire asking what is clear, what's unclear, and what can we do to enhance the course so far. Basically, an opportunity for students each week to express themselves and let her know where they're stopped or blocked or things are perfectly clear and what she can do about that. So it's kind of a two-way street and reciprocal communication. So these are just some ideas on how to use this template. Once we are done with that template, you'll fill that out and put in your date here in your POSeR pairs. So I would put that for spring. You can put the specific date, but basically we're working in quarters, so spring quarter and course completed. Actually, I would put that over here. So I'd cut that and put that over here. Okay, so this is just a general idea of how we are going to be using changing the POSeR project a little bit, making it a little bit easier with pairs, and I'm thinking much more accessible because we have the AEM model. Also, you want to be sure to, there's my, include your write-up. This is where I'm hearing a lot of positive feedback in the past about what teachers and faculty have learned from each other based on this whole process. I'm looking forward to hearing about what you all have learned from each other. So, any questions, I'm available. Also, in the next 2 days, the Teaching Institute is going to be having an open house on Wednesday, and Thursday we're going to be having workshops, basically to help you with that, whatever you need. Primarily, things like this. How do I do a screencast-o-matic? How do I do a Vocaroo audio? How can I manage my YouTube account? Things like that. Just teaching philosophies, talking about teaching, classroom management issues, anything like that. So, I look forward to hearing from you, and that's all. Thank you.